I'm Elise Chafin's here with the Dominion Post and MacGuffin or Meaning. DJ, I'd love to talk to you about writing the fight scene between the two girls. I think a lot of times girls can be seen as petty and all of that. So that's kind of a tightrope to walk. Can you talk about that?
Absolutely. I tried to draw on my own experiences of conflict with friends for that scene because when you love someone and you've known them for as long as Jess and Hannah have known each other, you know every button to push, you know every story, every embarrassing moment. And I think that, when our feelings are hurt, sometimes that angry head can rear and you get flashes of that. But ultimately, it was incredibly important for me to show how much they deeply love each other through the resolution at the end. And something I found really funny that was a suggestion from Kim early on in the process was when they're at the fountain. Yes, they're arguing with each other, but ultimately when a couple is like interjecting and they're like, "Can you be quiet?" It's like, "Shut up! Don't talk like that to my friend," because it's like it's that kind of feeling where it's like I can be angry with them, but you can't, and they're perfect, and I'm going to protect them. And the same kind of energy carries through to the end of the movie as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, Kim, can you talk a little bit about moving? A lot of your work prior to this, your directing work was done in television. Can you talk some about moving to creating a feature film and how that differs in terms of just the scale of it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it wasn't really that much different. I mean, you're still storytelling. We had an awesome story. DJ's an amazing writer. Just this was just so fun and even though there was a lot of fast moving parts and stuff, it was still just basically like breaking down the story. How are we going to tell it? How are we going to bring this to life? The cohesiveness from start to finish of it. And it was just really fun. Like we went through every single scene, and I think just being able to like dig as deep as we could, like with our actors and with the performances and the way the visual world looked. So really it just felt like a great story we were telling and not so much necessarily about the format.
Okay, excellent. So the two of you, as you're working together, how as a director, I know DJ talked a little bit about this, how is working as a director with a script and kind of like that collaborative aspect of it? How does that work? How did either of you can, comment on that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll start. It was great. Again, like great script. DJ is awesome. It was always just easy and collaborative and fun. I really, we laughed so hard during almost every single step of this way. And, we'll probably get dim sum next week. It really honestly was just easy and fun.
Yeah, it was such a blessing to get to make this movie with Kim. I feel like we're kindred spirits, like right from the get-go. And the part of the wonderful process of making this movie, besides making something we're really proud of, was essentially growing our friendship. And we were already talking about like how much we'd love to work together again. And it was really I was such a big fan of Kim coming in that it made things really easy and special. And being that it's my first feature I've ever written and Kim's first feature for directing, it just felt like really wonderful to get to do that together.
Fantastic. And it's so nice to see a queer, especially for kids, because there's not a lot of that media out there, or there hasn't been. How did it feel to kind of be able to put something like that into the world?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a queer trans person, so I kind of just wrote my experience. And though I can understand when you haven't had many trans people in your life or queer people in your life, that it might feel like a foreign subject to you, the truth is, like, people who are gay adults were also gay children, were also gay teenagers, and those experiences are very real. And I feel like as we've progressed forward in our politics in this country, with some massive regressions too, let's not lie, it's obvious that there are more and more people who are happy and okay to be open, or at the very least feel that they can no longer remain closeted. And I want them to have stories that reflect their experiences too. Hannah's arc in this movie was supposed to kind of hit on major milestones in the first couple years of being queer. You know, what does it mean to kiss a girl for the first time? What does it mean to go on a date? Those kinds of things. So thank you for saying that. And I hope that that resonates, that it feels that way for queer viewers.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, both of you. I appreciate it. Thank you for this movie. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Elise.
Thanks. Bye.